the next deck, or the final deck of the stream, is just going to be pretty much card for card the same list I was running last season. Japan, German, Burn. Obviously, this archetype's taken a lot of hits with 34th Infantry Regiment and Gebirgsjäger being nerfed. I still think they're probably solid cards in our deck, especially with Encirclement here. Something I wanted to try, and something that not a lot of people might realize, is that this card was actually buffed in the last patch. It just was, the devs just forgot to mention it. It now has a 3rd point of defense. So in a world where British control starts becoming a thing again, the fact that this thing is a must-answer threat against that archetype means it's probably worth exploring. Now that it has 1 more toughness, it's just that much harder to take care of. It's also just a pretty solid unit with our Encirclement as well, because it is a 5/3 with Ambush. Based on what we've seen on the ladder today, they're probably not necessary, and I should just throw in more MITO Regiment, which is what I swapped them out for, but why not? Let's just keep them in the deck and try them out and see how it goes. Not sure any other change I might make. Like, maybe the Gebirgsjäger aren't good enough now, because they do get just eaten by so many things. In which case, maybe you want to run, another air blitz and, like, just, I don't know, something else, like another cavalry regiment might not be unreasonable. Just because it is kind of slow. Maybe we'll try that. And then we want another air blitz, we said. Hey, Kalen, it's going okay. Haven't had the greatest day on the ladder. Feel like we're running into just continuously running into decks that just have our number. But overall, it's going okay. We've had some fun games. Was hoping to hit Field Marshal with at least one of the decks we played today, but that hasn't happened yet. I just can't quite seem to clutch it out. We'll see if this one does as well. I mean, to be fair, we're playing a lot of slower decks, so they don't make for good laddering. Definitely want to try to just be as aggressive as possible if you're looking to ladder, especially at the start of the season. This might be actually good against him because of he could have the engineers or the 2/3 that heals. We'll keep it. We'll try it. I don't think I want anything else, though. I see. Sure. Now we're just gonna get run down. Darkness here, probably laddering himself. Hence why we kind of kept a hand that was more in line against the mid-range deck, and now we're hitting a tokens deck, so... See, again, it's just like every time I play a deck on the ladder that isn't running Flampans or a Sudden Strike, I always feel bad. Like, we got a solid draw there to help deal with it, but it's just like, it's just incessant. There's like no one, it's like non-stop crap like this. Like, it just feels really bad losing against a greed pile like this. So that's why, like, it's not greedy, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, it feels bad losing against all-in decks that are, like, all-in on this one game plan, and it feels bad not having things that punish it. It's just a personal preference. So, I don't know what we do here. Like, This eats this, I guess. At the same time, maybe we're supposed to take that out. I don't know. Sure, and then he's just gonna play, like... He's gonna draw a bunch of cards with Industrial Might, or we just, like, slowly just get killed by whatever he has. Sure. So this doesn't really do anything anymore. I don't know. What do we do? We can get punished by so many things. Could play the Kagoshima and hope to hit something. Akitas are okay, I guess. Let's just do this. This doesn't do anything this game. Like, if we turn the corner against this deck, it's not going to be because of this, so I'll play this out. If he didn't play, like, Men of Steel, I would have 10 out of 10 AKITA Regiment here. Yep. So... Man, that sucks, because I can't even... Like, I wanted it to hit anything but that. Oh my god. Yeah, that pretty much saved him. Like, the AKITA regiments would have destroyed him. Sure. You have mobilization too. Yep. Like, if people are gonna play these greedy cards, it makes me just want to, like, throw a bunch of, like, get these out of here. I'm so sick of losing to crap like this. These just so super greedy pump decks. What do we think? Do I even throw in some sudden strikes in here too? Yeah, maybe Tora is good. It's kind of only... Yeah, that's something to think about. I was supposed to play this on the play. Yeah. Could kill this with Albacore then, but then this eats it. If he plays a guard unit, this can take it out. If he plays the 5th Brigade, which is what I'm hoping to see, but probably won't. Our amphibious assault's looking really good here. Could play that before he starts getting his heal on, but I kind of want to get rid of his stuff before he starts trading. Yep. It says ambush, so it actually can't die to this. Oh, I guess he could shoot here and then here, but then he loses his guard unit. Alright, we're gonna see if we can burn him out. Of course, if we're just short, we're gonna start drawing our flam panzers. Flam panzer off the top, watch. It's bad for aggro, but it's good for the game overall, I think. There was just too much. I'm switching this back to something more reasonable, by the way. Now that the salt has worn off, let's actually think about if we really do want those flam panzers in the deck. Cavalry Regiment's really good with encirclement. Yeah, the changes are good. Do we need this many Type 93s? Obviously, they're really good when we're ahead, but kind of lackluster otherwise. Couple of those. Do we want just what are good cards that we want for our ally slot? Is it crazy to put in some Panzer III-H's in here? We can draw into the things that we're missing to close games out. Definitely want to keep trying that Kagoshima, see how it feels. Do we just embrace the burn and go full air blitz? I mean, the deck is called Burn after all, so let's just... Yeah, Gebergsjäger and 34th were appropriately nerfed, in my opinion, because they were just too easily splashable in like mid-range decks, and they were just everywhere. It's not, I'm not even gonna say they made aggro unplayable, because they were good in aggro decks as well. It just like they were just everywhere. It was like strictly correct to be playing those cards somewhere in your list, it seemed like. Maybe this. Alright. Maybe I'm just supposed to play this so I can play this the following turn and start drawing cards. I'd be willing to accept that argument. Now I'm just going to play this out and pass. Maybe I'm just supposed to move this forward, right? There's no reason not to do that. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't do that. Huh. Now I kind of like that. Sure. Not very exciting choices, if I'm being honest. I guess we'll take this. If he floods the board, it's really good. We get punished by not playing Amphibious Assault immediately on this if he's running Encirclement. So yeah, and of course that's exactly what's about to happen. Okay. Getting rewarded for our Desperate Measures pick. I can do this and this. I think I'd rather run that out instead of just taking the front line with this. That could be wrong. Get rid of that before it starts causing us problems. Not sure what they're doing quite yet, but if it involves this card, I want none of it. Do we encircle this? Seems bad. Well, now that we have a second encirclement, sure. Yes, I'll take the card that kills his thing. Ooh. Kind of want to save that though, yeah. Drawing cards, I like drawing cards. Cards with a K. Okay, second raiding brigade is taking that out. Faux show. Why, thank you. I appreciate you, opponent. Could get this in the front line. That's probably better. Seaborne invasion would kind of suck for us, but it wouldn't be the end of the world, I don't think. That's pretty brutal, though. Air Blitz is cool. Hey, look at that. Kagoshima did something. That's cool. They were dead anyway, I think, but that was just like kicking them while they were down. Hopefully it didn't ruin one of your games that you were playing. I think I like basically all of this. This might not be a keep. Yeah, fair enough. Hopefully, yeah, okay, good. What did we lose? An encirclement and a Panzer III-H. That's kind of brutal. Huh. Probably supposed to take the amphibious assault. In case he's running guard units. Hopefully next turn we can kill this, play these out, start drawing more cards. Okay, we'll start with this. It's a pretty good draw. If he lets us, we'll encircle this and just draw a bunch more cards. Otherwise, we'll encircle that, obviously. Yep. If he has carpet bombing here, that's obviously going to be really bad for us. Anything outside of that, and I think we're sitting pretty. Let's start with this. Okay, perfect. Because I didn't want this to die. Okay, so now he needs an answer for this and an answer for this. Like he needs... Okay. Like if he clears the board to make it so that he can gain health, he probably doesn't have enough resources to also stop the air blitz. Wait a minute. Isn't air blitz supposed to target now? Wasn't that a change that they said that they were... I just realized that. Yeah. Maybe it just automatically does it for you without you having to do it. So I guess he could have had like sweeper interception and it would have been bad for us. Yep, so got the field marshal with this. I think I'm going to end it there, guys. I've been streaming for 4.5 hours, a little bit longer than I normally do. I think I'll call it a day, though. So, yeah, thanks to everyone for stopping by. Should be back next week, same time. Same time as usual. Well, today it was 10:30 a.m. It's going to be back to 11 a.m. Eastern. For some more cards and maybe some other games, who knows. But new season with cards, definitely want to explore it a little bit more, so probably going to be the focus on this stream for a little while yet, at least for another week or so. And who knows, I might do some recordings. I might not stream, but I might do some recordings of us playing some decks that looking to do these D-Day challenges as well. I think that might be something I do this week. Maybe even this weekend I could do a stream or two each day just to do something with this. That could be fun. So yeah, maybe I might be back again sometime this weekend to participate a little bit in this this day of the first wave, and then in this day of the first wave. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next week. Either way, I'll see you guys next week. So yeah, have a great weekend, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. Cheers.